Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the LSU Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Rush set it down to the offense. First down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. It's a fumble. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble.
Oh, my gosh. The defense is attacking that football. That ball's on the ground. They almost come up with a turnover on the first play of the game.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
It's 3rd and 6, a challenging spot here on the opening drive. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They'll finally go down, but it's a first down and much more. Great game of play.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And they'll run the jet sweep trying to get to the edge. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
You know, this is a big part of this offense, not just spreading you vertically downfield by throwing the ball, but these jet sweeps put so much pressure on the defense horizontally. You've got a lot of speed you've got to contain. Here's a great example of getting a player who's got a lot of speed out on the perimeter. Let him do what he does best by getting downfield. Nice play.
Handoff to the back. Running through the tackle. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. QB decides to keep it here. He breaks free. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch.
Boy, this is a big play by this offense. They go on the post route. It's a perfectly run route. It looks like the ball is going to be overthrown, but how about the receiver laying out to bring that one in for the big gain?
Alabama now operating in the red zone. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Play action here on first down. Snags a quick throw. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And now the handoff. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's first and goal.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Alabama's offense now lining up on first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Offense facing second and goal. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. Pass caught near the sideline, but he gains nothing.
They decide to throw the football down inside the 5-yard line, and the defense is there to keep him short of the end zone. Good job and great execution by the defense.
They get nothing on second down, sets up a third and goal from the 2. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. That's a design quarterback keeper. He's swarmed by the defense.
Here we go, Chris. Early in the game, opening drive. This is a big decision and really an opportunity to send a message for this offense. Do you go for this close to the goal line and make that statement, or do you settle for 3?
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Short pass finds the tight end. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Well, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this and be a great complement to that running game, and then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's a quick grab. Eventually they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And the back gets the football. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And the game will pick up the first down. Tackled at the 22.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. It's a shotgun run call. They'll tackle him at the 27. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. And the quarterback dropping back. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. Gets into space at the 50. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. That's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but just no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
To the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
This offense is clicking. Clearly, everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Second and goal for the offense. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. They've been stopped on 3rd down twice in the red zone already. Can they find the end zone this time? Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than a conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Second and long from the 14. There's the handoff. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before the half. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
There's a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Running past the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. At the 10 now. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. So the offense clicking now, building a lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off and hope some defense and get a quick stop. He'll call for the fair catch here. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and defense comes down with it.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Hit just as he throws the ball, and it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Brought down that crosses midfield to the 46. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So check it out. Here comes the field goal team. They are a long way out, putting a lot of trust in the kicker here. The kick is short, and that's going to be returnable. They better get down and cover this. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Here's the second down play. He'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
And they hand it off to the back. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line. But it's first and goal for the offense.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. And the running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he drops back in the gun. The pass rush closing in. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Well, I'll say this. This defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff from the shotgun. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. Breaking tackles. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. He fires it. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
They're going to run it here. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back in motion now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Trying to knock it through from 40, and it's blocked. The kick was low. comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? The shotgun running play call. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
First and 10 play coming up. He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter.
42 Spider. 4-2 Reno.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bama. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a two-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this two-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it go. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's got some space.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. And here's the handoff. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And now another deep ball here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on 3rd down and long, trying to pick up the 1st down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at 4th down and long with the lead, tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And this will be fair caught about the 15. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Running out of time in the pocket. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders in this defense.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. It's going to bring up a 3rd down play.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception on the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. It's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the 2nd half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Breaking through defenders. Touchdown, tied. And this one is getting ugly.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. His defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And the extra point was up and good. Here's the kick.